Okay, mainit, mainit, muntik na. Muntikan na po hampasin ni Tatay Digong itong si Trillanes ng microphone stand. Kung bakit ito, alamin nyo.
And what Congressman Adjong.
With the permission of Congressman Sindanya, make it short, please, former Senator Trillanes.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. With all due respect to Congressman Adjong, but he's working on the assumption that seryoso, honest to goodness yung war on drugs. As we found out and as what I presented a while ago, everything is a ruse. Lahat po yon ay pagpapanggap lang. Kaya nga hindi niya masagot yung mga justifications dahil drama lang nila yon. It's just a form of social control, matakot lahat, and it was very effective. Sinampulan si Senator De Lima, pinakulong na walang na fabricated charges. Kaya wala na, kumaga umatras na lahat. So it was all about that. Pero titignan nyo what happened after. Yung grupo niya, yung sindikato niya, sila Michael Yang, sila Pulong, Charlie Tan, started importing illegal drugs through the front door sa customs. Pero ang ginawa nila nung una, a few months nung start ng administration niya, binabasag nila yung mga shabu laboratory everywhere with the projection na seryoso sila sa illegal drugs, pero mga kompetensya nila yon, yung local shabu manufacturers. So nung na-abolish na nila lahat, in-import na nila through the front door. Ngayon, magkano ang presyo nung shabu at that time nung kanila tumaas? So yung cartel nila ang nakinabang nung monopolization nung drug war. Kaya nga, sa galit niya, kunyari, sa pagpe-pretend niya ng galit siya sa illegal drugs, pero nung in-import yung 11 billion na shabu, yung 6.4 billion na shabu, then a few others na in-import, meron bang sinabihan si Duterte na kung sino yung drug lord behind it? Wala po. Tapos ito po yan. Sino po yung Customs Commissioner na nung time na yon? Si Faeldon, sa 6.4, si La Peña nung 11 billion. Di ba, pinadaan sa customs, kung talagang galit na galit ka at hindi mo kasabwat yung nagpasok na yon, you should have hung these people kung talagang ganun siya magsalita eh. Pero anong ginawa po niya? Pre-promote niya. No? Pre-promote niya po ito. Pre-protectionan niya kasi mga kasindikato niya. Then, here comes si Peter Lim, who was identified as one of the drug lords. Pero same triad nila Michael Yang, kaya hindi nila mapatay, pinaalis na lang. No? Kunyari, nung nape-pressure, finailan po ng kaso, pero anong ginawa ho? Dinismiss. Despite the evidence. Tapos anong ginawa ho dun sa prosecutor na nag-dismiss? Pre-promote na judge.
Mr. Chairman, off tangent from our discussion.
If I may, Mr. Chair.
Yes, Congressman Fernandez.
Para to save time, no,
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, can we have the documents that na sinasabi mo a while ago? So, para lang po makuha namin yung lahat ng points that you have mentioned.
I already submitted to the COMSEC yung
When was this?
just today, yung nung
Okay.
present po.
Alright,
And,
thank you.
Kon po, yun po, as challenged earlier by Chairman Paduano, na pwede pong imbitahin yung AMLAC, but as I understand, hindi po exempted yung legislative inquiry because sinubukan na po namin yan. Pero exempted ang impeachment. So lalabas po yan eventually din. Pero yung ombudsman po, when they investigated this, they asked the AMLAC, kasi meron silang MOA ng exchange of information, nakuha nila yung mga dokumento na yon, kaya nga po na-validate yung aming mga dokumento. At ang magpapatotoo po nito, yung tinanggal sa pwesto na si Deputy Ombudsman Arthur Carandang. You can also invite him. Pero ito po yan. Nakita nyo po kanina nung sinabi ni Chairman Suarez na kung pwede siyang pumirma, ano hong ginawa niya, nang gulo siya, no? Pero baka pwedeng ibalik natin dun sa issue na pipirma siya ng waiver. O baka ngayon, nagtutulog-tulugan naman ho. So, pwede po natin papirmahin ng waiver pa rin.
Yeah, Senator Trillanes, we'll get to that item later. So I gave you your chance to speak, and I will now recognize Congressman Sindanya. Yes, Congressman Sindanya. Thank you.
May I interrupt?
Mr. Chairman,
Just one moment. I was not sleeping. I was praying
I hope
for his soul.
I hope I was included in your prayers, former President
Nagdarasal
Duterte.
po ako. Hindi ako nagtutulog.
Okay. Yes, Chairman Paduano.
Mr. Chairman, since former Senator Trillanes has mentioned about the authenticity of such, and you mentioned the name of former Deputy Ombudsman Karandang. So, Mr. Chairman, I move that we will invite former Deputy Ombudsman Karandang on the next hearing, Mr. Chairman. So move, Mr. Chairman.
There's a motion that we
Second.
invite former Deputy Ombudsman Karandang. Any second? Duly seconded. Any objection? There being none, motion's approved. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chairman,
Congressman-
I was informed by the COMSEC that the documents that this representation is asking is not a document. It's a video.
No. This is the presentation. We got the same one. We can have it reprinted, Mr. Chairman.
Sige, go ahead, Mr. Trillanes. So, ito po ang sige, doon po sa mga unang slides muna. Ayan. So, ito
May nilagay siya ng record. Now, I'm willing to execute an affidavit or kayo na lang to summon the banks pursuant to my waiver. Kung may totoo lang maski isa, I will hang myself in front of you. You can summon, I will sign a waiver, all banks. Pati yung World Bank ng Amerika. Kung may isang totoo lang nakiting, I will resign and I will ask my daughter to resign and everybody in the family. That is my guarantee. And I will hang myself.
Mr. President,
Yes, Your Honor. Nalilito na ako kung anong sabihin ko. Pero sabi ko kung if I'm lying or if my statements are falsely stated or if there is an iota of magbigti ako. So, in the same manner na kung magbigti ako si Trillanes dapat magsabay rin sa akin.
will the former president be okay that if we draft the waiver now, that it be signed today instead of tomorrow? Will you be fine with that, Mr. President?
Anong kapalit, sir?
Hindi.
Sampalin ko siya sa publiko.
Hindi, wala naman.
Ngayon na.
Wala pong ganunan.
Mr. Chairman.
I'll give you, sasampalin ko sa
Mr. Chairman.
session suspended.
Session suspended.
Sabi
Order, please. Order.
Please observe proper decorum. We are in a committee hearing. We have already stressed from the very beginning that the proper rules, decorum, will be implemented regardless of who you are. Regardless of who you are. We live by a set of rules in this committee, and those set of rules will be followed, and those set of rules will be implemented.
ito yung hindi ko maintindihan dito kung bakit ito mga congressman, isinama nila dyan si Trillanes. Bakit bigla na pasama si Trillanes dyan? At ang issue na pinalutan ni Trillanes ay matagal ng issue, patay na ang issue na binubuhay niya pa rin hanggang ngayon. Yung mga issue na yun, ang bank account ni Tatay Digong, ni PRD, matagal ng patayan sapagkat kung matatandaan ninyo mga kababayan, ang BPI nag-issue na po ng statement na ang sinasabing bank account di umano ni PRD na binubuhay ni Trillanes ay hindi totoo. Eh ngayon, ito na naman, binubuhay na naman ni Trillanes. Ngayon, ang tanong ko bakit sa mga congressman, bakit nyo isinama dyan si Trillanes sa topic ninyo? Ano ang purpose? Para hayain si Tatay Digong? Para mabuhay muli itong patay na political career ni Trillanes? Ngayon, kung nagkasakitan dyan, kung nagpang-abot, kung hindi naawat, sino ang mapapahiya? Kayo, mga congressman, mga ugok. Oh. Di ba? Muntik na. Muntik na magpag-abot. Muntik na mapalo ni Tatay Digong ng microphone itong si Trillanes. Walang ginawa ko, mambuisit lang naman to eh. Oh. Hanggang ngayon hindi siya makamove on doon sa hindi pagsama ni Tatay Digong sa kanya bilang katandim noong 2016 election bilang Vice President. Sobrang sama na loob niya. Ito ngayon ginagawa niya, nabubuisit na lang.